Hello, gentlemen. Hello, everybody. We are here day before the Tallinn Cup 2025. Hi, guys.
Yo.
Such a casual meeting. Just right before the tournament, the day before.
Yeah.
The hall is empty.
It's
and
nice
just
to be
four
here.
of us.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's nice to be here
Is-
in the arena.
Yeah, it's really nice that organizers let us in for this quick conversation, pre-game talk about the tournament and something more. And yeah, how was the trip? How are you feeling, guys? In two words.
The trip was great, actually. We got here just right in time, but it's a bit trouble to finding some parking space here in Tallinn. Unfortunately.
How was your trip? Good.
Yeah, it was great. I woke up 4:30 a.m. So and I just went outside the door, grabbed my bike, and when I was biking to the airport, I was seeing my flight in the air was landing. So I was like racing with my own plane. It was it felt like I was in a movie. So it was a great morning, but a little bit tired, but it's okay.
Good.
Carly, what about your trip? You had some interesting stuff before the tournament.
Yeah. I came with a family. I have two kids. Both of them are under 2 years old. So today was a really awesome moment when I was holding my 2.5 month old baby girl, and she was crying since the morning. And then I was having my worst burger in my life, but I was so starving. I was
In your
like,
other hand, yes?
Yes, with one hand I had a baby, and the other hand I had the burger, and I was like, just come on, like just trying to survive. And then when she was crying, and I was like doing like, come on, and just taking the burger like this, the seagull came in and stole the burger, like from my hand. She was flapping my back through the wing and just flew away with like most of the burger, and there's some scraps in there, and then more seagulls came in, and it was like, all right, this is not good. I don't love this, and yeah, then I fell apart, and but now we're here, and now we're recording the podcast. So
You said 2.5 months.
2.5 months, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That's big.
That's big. A girl, and I have a boy, which he is 1.5-year-old. Will soon to be 1.6. But yeah.
Okay.
Very specific.
Very specific. Very specific. But all right. Tomorrow we have a big cup, one of big tour, the super tour in world around table hockey world, and we're gonna have quite a bit of showdown. I already spoken before about you Rainers Kalnins, who might won, and had a sneaky question about who might be also winning this tournament. So guys, I'm gonna give you the mics. Please give your opinion on this one, like hot takes, something which you think what might happen.
Oh, hot takes.
Okay. You go first. I'll think about it.
Okay, I can go first. I'd like to see anything revolving around Artyom Matantsev, because he doesn't compete a lot, and the most interesting matchup for me would be to see Artyom Matantsev against Eddie Nilsson, actually, or anything regarding around like you. You haven't been playing much lately in the maybe like last 2 years. So seeing your series against Matantsev would be also very entertaining for me. So that's about that. But a hot take. It's if I have one, there will only be one Latvian in top 6. I think so.
Okay.
Nice.
Sorry, Sandy. Maybe it's you. Someone else.
Hopefully it's me.
Yeah, well, my hot take, maybe 3 Swedes in the top 6.
Oh.
Maybe, hopefully. I think Eddie...
There's 10 in the tournament, right?
10 Swedes in the tournament.
Yeah.
4 is from my club. But I think Eddie Nilsson, he's just improving every time. And when I came back this season, it was like not as easy to come back to Swedish tournaments as it was before. And he, because of Eddie Nilsson, Uno Österman, Niklas Bromberg, a lot of new younger guys that actually is willing to put in the time to practice. Like when I started, I was by far the youngest player in Sweden that was willing to put in the time. Maybe the only Swede that was willing at the moment to put the time to practice. But now there is actually a lot of us in Sweden that trying to practice every day to improve.
So Renaissance times in Sweden, maybe?
Sorry?
Renaissance times?
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Hopefully.
Sandis, what about you?
So I think the question will be not about the first two places, about all the other places, most likely the most fun thing, because Rainers and Evgeny will be top two, in my opinion.
One of us will choke.
Do you really think that? That's your another one hot take for you, right?
Yeah. One of us will choke. It usually happens for one of us.
It's about who will be third. And now, actually, I was talking with Rainers, and he told that Carlos has been improving a lot. So maybe we'll have some surprises from you. Or don't you think? Have you been practicing?
I have been practicing actually. Yeah, this is something which I came to this tournament and I had a big conversation with my wife, like in general for Table Hockey Global, and how I'm gonna come in this tournament and overall in general tournaments in the future. And I was practicing for this one. Before, without any knowledge that I'm practicing, I was just teaching to new kids how to play table hockey. I have new students. There are going to be 3 students from mine in here in this tournament as well. And I'm playing all the time with them. But then again, when I'm filming videos, doing some practices, like just pushing the puck around, I'm thinking like, it's just 5 minutes. But then I had some practice. And now, for the last week, I was actually practicing. But before we had the conversation that I need to choose one path. Either it's bringing up the industry altogether and bringing the game in the media and getting awareness, or I can get great. And I need to choose because it cannot be both of them. Because I don't want to compare myself. This is just a comparison in general. Mr. Beast is not comparing in his own videos. And I was like, and she told me that. And I was like, yeah, but like I want to do this. And and she's like, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, dude. So, of course, my what I want to do is get in top 32. My high aim tomorrow is 16, but I might actually flop in the first round because Mikos told me that I have the dead group.
The death group.
Yeah. Like I might be dead already before I even started, so I can just focus on filming. But nice. I am, and I hope I can. And thank you for actually bringing this up. This could be actually awesome if I could.
Hey, Carly, do you know there are some Latvian table hockey players that think of you as an influencer? The first time you walked in the Latvian team competition in January, some guys are like, "Oh, there's the TikTok star, Carly. Hi."
We're shooting with you all together, shoulder by shoulder, for several months now in Latvia, and Latvian content for table hockey, and we have seen some recognition in not just in table hockey world, but as well outside, the people who just love the game, or at least they want to play the game, and that's really cool. But I think there's a long way to go. I'm just beginning. I try to get my A game every time when I come in, and we'll see how that goes in the far future. I think you're gonna be in the top 10.
Oh, that's a hot take.
That's a hot take. That's my hot take. I actually don't know how much you have practiced, but I think we haven't spoke too much lately. But we were in a club championship, which wasn't participating. You were kind enough to, I would say, almost gift me for very kind money a vintage table hockey. But yeah, I think you might play tomorrow very well. I hope you do.
I would be surprised if you weren't in the top 10 because you have all the elements, even if you're not like practicing a lot at the moment. I don't know, but you have all the elements to be in the top 10. So
exactly, you could never take Sandis lightly.
No,
Never.
I mean, in Swedish Masters. Oh, okay. Professional. No, it's professional. So, in the Swedish Masters, I had the wave that goes up, and then it was like 1 week later, 2 weeks later was Latvian Championship. I finished like 11th, 12th, something like
Latvian
that.
Championships.
Yeah, I lost.
This March, yes.
Yeah, I lost in first round already, 1-4, like no problem, easy game. So, actually, now it's the time that I actually don't know how I'm gonna play next day. You just see how it goes. Maybe the stars will align once again, and then I'll be one of the 6 players in top 6.
Good.
I believe there is 2 type of players. One type that can come to competitions without practicing and just go there and play and let's see how it goes. Not that important. And there is another group of people where I'm included, where I cannot go to a tournament and feel like I just go here without practice. Let's see how it goes. I can't do that. It's like if I stop playing, I will never go to a tournament without practice. Maybe I can go to a tournament just to visit, but not play. Just say hi to everyone. But I could not like go to a competition without preparing. And I think that's actually a really cool. I like the people that can just go to the competition without practice and let's see how it goes, because
this was Zeitz in Riga Cup.
Yeah.
The last Riga Cup, he just tried to enjoy his time, and he still got third. So, third place without practice. Just and he didn't even await that he'll just receive the result. So
size is size.
There was time when I was doing that. It was like 6-7 years ago when I came to tournaments. No practice, nothing, and I had decent results. But then now lately I have been falling out. Now just last year I've been coming back with very strong plans and everything, and I have started to work with the game, and all the work what we had during the live TikTok sessions, what we had just practicing behind the scenes with Rainers, with Rainers Kalnins, with Mikko Solids. We had actually quite a bit of I had quite a bit of influence from them just to talk the game and understand what is my downfalls, what I need to work on. And this have been the big situation why, for example, the last tournament I was placed in second place. It was the club championship. I was actually really proud. I think that was my best tournament in the last 8 years. And then now I have been working on moves just to come back and show that as well, like in Swedes, you have many good players, phenomenal players, which have been like behind the scenes sitting, doing their own thing, their own lives, and just coming back and bringing the A game back to and showing the new ones like who is Hans Oster? It's like, which place? Damn! And yeah, so I think the skill doesn't die. You just need to polish it.
Yeah.
So, Oscar, what do you think about the Table Hockey Global announcement?
Yeah, I think it's great. I did see the update on the social media. I was trying to look at the YouTube live stream, but afterwards you put up the big announcement. So I think it's really big. For if anyone have missed it, you said 25,000 euros in prize pool.
Yeah, so basically Table Hockey Global is once we will make the tournament in the end of the next year, which will have 25,000 euro prize pool with 20,000 euro prize for the open group, so everybody, and then they have 5,000 euros for amateurs, which are year 2024 or later starting the game. So they have the first tournament in there, and they can participate in there. We don't have set place or even country where we're going to do that. This is really open because I want to actually many people from the world just to come in with the opportunity to have the tournament in there. We have very nice, very good organized tournaments all around Europe, and I think it's most probably going to happen in Europe. But yeah, and I want to bring new players as well in. For those ones who are just now starting, they have actually really good chance to even start tomorrow from the first move, and then come in and win the first tournament, and in 4 or 5 years win the Open.
Yeah, of course. And I think this is really great news to the table hockey community, because like 2010 was growing really fast in Europe, and since maybe 2014 there have been a level of participants
Plateauing,
yeah, exactly. And I think we need someone to do something, make some big events, big announcements, and like this Table Hockey Global. I think this is huge for table hockey, and it is exactly what's needed to make it keep growing, and maybe just start to growing even faster than before. So I think this is a great plan, and I'm glad that someone is trying to do it. And I'm glad it's you. So how did you came up with this plan in the beginning?
Tell us.
So the beginning actually was in the summer last year when I went with my wife. She was a teacher in the camp, and I thought like I'm gonna come with my son. I'm gonna like take care of my son, and she'll be doing for a week all the teaching stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna bring some table hockey games just as an extra for everybody to play and just have some fun. And there was a few kids, not few kids, like actually a lot of kids. They wanted to start to play, girls, boys, and they enjoyed it. And I started to do it every day. I was pre-thinking that, and I brought some small gifts for like small tournaments. And they were like so hyped. I was like, okay, let's do that every day. After this camp, my wife told me like, because I was in things to change my path on where I'm working, and I didn't know where. And she's like, maybe you would like to like go into table hockey. You've been playing that for many years, many years. Mm-hmm. You're good at it. You have the community in there. Just start to maybe teach some new guys how to play, what to do, and let's do that. So in the summer, I had 3 boys coming and playing table hockey with me. We practiced. One of them actually tomorrow will be here. And I started from there. Then I decided to launch a group of people in the school to start to learn them. And then afterwards, I decided like, have that, let's do podcast. Mm-hmm. And then we started that, and immediately almost I was like, this needs to go bigger. Like this needs to be like, there needs to be organization which is not dependent on let's say governmental subsidies on the game, which are great because all over the sports, all over the world, the sports are like they're thriving on those ones. At least the basic, the new guys, the scholarships, scholarships, so it's called. And I want to bring actually like the money from outside as well, from the sponsors, from people who are just enjoying that. And this is going to be really harsh road. This is going to be really hard, at least for the beginning. And then afterwards, I think if we're going to just bring more people into this game, because I checked Stiga, like not official numbers, but how much they have sold the games.
Is the number true?
The number.
Is the number genuinely true?
So this is basically an estimate, but they have made around, I think, 600 million. Million.
I thought it was like a billion.
No. 600 million on table hockey games in 30 years.
Oh, that's actually a big number.
It's like 100 euros per table.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they have made quite a lot of money in like long term.
Yeah.
So everybody, not everybody, but many people have had or has a table at their home.
Yeah.
They know the game. It's not something new. And they just don't know how to play it. As well as I was starting in the beginning. I had a Christmas present to my brother. We just started to play. We thought we were like top shit. And then we went to tournament and get our asses kicked. And I was like, all right. Let's learn something new in there. And from there, I just started to practice and so on there. But there was no information about that. At least like publicly, really nicely laid out, and you can learn from there. So yeah, I think that's going to be very important, just to give the information for people, where it's happening, how you can practice, what's the moves, what you can do to fix your table at home, and so on and so forth. So like a lot of stuff what you need to do to bring the awareness to the table hockey game, which already in the public. We're not giving something new. We're just educating on that one which already has. And I know young children and even adults love this game without any new introductions.
Like everyone has a hockey table in their home, but they just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just laying down in the corner. Nobody's using it. Yeah. But there's such an exciting future for it. The base, the community, the everything. It has such a great potential to grow, to get big. Do you agree, Sandis?
Oh yeah, I agree. For sure. This is a push that if everything goes well, and I hope it does, that there will be a big wave of also new players coming in, and also old players coming back.
Yep.
Yes.
The ones that got bored. Well, after COVID, everything kind of started shutting down slowly.
Yeah, there was this time period right after COVID when the tournament started to happen again. Like 50% of our players just disappeared.
Yeah.
And they're just coming back like one by one. But I think we have recovered. And go on, Sandis. Sorry, I interrupted you.
So basically, there's gonna be, it's gonna be so much more fun than now. Although even now it's fun.
Yeah.
Because that's why we're here.
And if you're lucky, in 6 years you are top 100.
Oh yeah. Me and Carlos were just talking about this yesterday. Like, imagine if I go to a tournament and I barely qualify to get to the main tournament.
Yeah.
Like, there's a qualification to the main tournament.
Yeah.
And I got in. I'm like, oh, I got in. Good for you. You're lucky, man.
Yeah.
No, that was a joke which I was actually making, like because the announcement was made yesterday and the guys knew only yesterday about that.
Yep.
And before I was hinting like some things, and I was like just asking questions like, what do you think? And they're like, I don't know. It's like just like that. And it's like, all right, okay, you motherfucker. Let's see how it goes. And again yesterday, and I was like, yeah, Rainers. So there will be maybe time, when you will need to qualify to get in this type of tournament, because the competition is so big that everybody's flying in and trying to get in there, and you are gonna pre-game, like you have the Formula 1, like, but there's of course different, this qualification and the race, but then you have like on Saturday the qualification for the tournament and on Sunday the actual tournament. But that's a joke, but like I actually hope it does happen. I hope it does happen like that. You need to have the green card, like in a world championship. You have to have a green card to go to Tallinn and play the cup, actually, or at least qualify for that.
Yeah.
So guys, any quick questions before we finish?
Any quick questions?
Also, it's nice if after a couple of years, table hockey goes like this really global thing, more global than now, for sure. Then maybe we can finally get a new website as well.
Oh.
So this one from 2005, you said?
Yes, the ITHF World Ranking website is like from 2005, and it's 20 years old. So we have to do something about it. So
In Sweden, we are lucky to have Jimmy Modell.
Jimmy, or how did you say Jimmy?
Jimmy
Okay.
Jimmy Modell.
Yeah.
He's won the Swedish championship in programming several years.
Wow.
So for
okay.
him, it's no problem to just put a new site up and everything. So we are lucky in Sweden to have him.
Several years, like this year, last year, or 5
Yeah,
years ago.
I think so. I think like
25 years ago.
Yeah.
like maybe at least maybe 7 years ago he was winning it. I believe, and he was winning it like plenty years in a row. So he is really good. He is working on Spotify in Sweden and everything. And
Damn.
listen to this, Jimmy Modell is crazy. He is competing in table hockey. He did before, was in the semi-final of the Swedish championship in table hockey.
Oh, wow.
He's has competed in programming. He's competing in chess.
Damn.
He's a bright guy. So we are lucky in Sweden to have him.
Wow. That's nice.
Shout out to you, Jimmy.
Do you have such a bright guy in Latvia as well? Maybe you know. That's right.
Yeah, coming up.
Jimmy? Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you played darts.
Oh no, sorry.
Piano.
No, sorry.
No, no.
Yesterday I was asking you to set up Wi-Fi, and there was a problem for you. So sorry, not for you.
I have a
alright.
question for all of you. If you're trying to figure out what placement you will be tomorrow, of course you will say number 1.
Do you?
I'd be satisfied if I get to the final. I'd be satisfied.
You will be unsatisfied if you don't win the final.
Oh, you're just trying to... I see what you did there. You're just trying to fire me up. Okay. Okay, I will be taking it personally right now. Okay. Okay.
So
So,
the answer is
What placement will you be tomorrow?
second.
Second. Okay.
Sandis.
First. Okay, no.
In the first division? In the group? Or?
In third division. in the qualification.
Nice.
I'll be most likely. I like to set 3 kinds of goals. One is the highest goal. If I achieve that, then I can take like holidays for a whole year.
You mean the top goal?
Yeah, the top goal. Like it
the,
will be the
like
best thing ever.
like the most score goals in the tournament?
No.
you mean?
Like 3 kind of levels of what can I achieve in a tournament, basically.
Yeah.
So the top level, it will be like.
we're not interested in second, third. That's your ego just saying like, "You're okay, boy. You're okay."
Yeah.
I'm talking about the top one.
Oh, the top 4 would be nice. Yeah, that's it.
What about you?
I try to put it like this. It's hard to say like just one placement, but I would be disappointed on myself if I can't bring home a medal or at least a semi-final placement.
Yeah.
It's harder for me to say like I want to be third, but I will be disappointed if I don't go to the semi-final. That's my answer.
All right. I'm going to be a little bit more humble. I'm going to say 14. It's going to be actually really big for me because I from the base seeded I was like 60 something, and I understand I'm up seeded around 40, so 14.
Yeah, nice. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
And I would add to my answer that it can happen that I will, like in Riga, lose in the top 16, but I will be disappointed on myself if I don't go to the semi-final. So
Bring
everything
yourself
can
to
happen.
the bigger goals.
Yeah.
Bring yourself to the bigger goals. Great. All right, guys. I think this is going to be it. Thank you very much for to have this late evening. We are in midnight now, and
Oh my god.
yeah, let's have a good rest. We need to demolish this studio in here. Let the organizers host tournament tomorrow, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank
good
you,
luck to you
Oscar.
guys
Thank you, Sandy.
tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck. Good
Thank
luck,
you,
everyone.
guys.
Bye. Ciao.
Ciao,
Bye.
ciao.